It's Miller time. It's time for the Marguerite Miller Challenge, where I use these prompts from Marguerite Miller. I usually, if you follow the hashtag, you can see the other people that do it, either here or on Instagram. And I'm going to pick, I know I have a door here, but problem is it's too big. I've already cut it down smaller, and I think it still might be too big. Because I am on something that's going to fit in this envelope. And so I've got these two pieces I had stuck in there last week. So, but it's a window or door. So let me go get my miscellaneous objects and see what we got. I think I have some windows in here. I don't think I have any doors. I think that was my only door, which was in my, although something with a door could maybe work, like, whoops. See, a plane has a door, you know. Think outside the box. It's got windows. A plane has a door and windows. All right. Let's go through this faster. So far, not finding doors or windows. So not super helpful. Pretty sure I've got some in here, though. The camera is a window to your soul, right? Let's see. Come on, there's got to be... Oh, you know where it's probably like in with frames or something. Maybe. Hold on. I've got a thing with frames, I think, and there might be a window in there. Why it wouldn't be in miscellaneous objects? I don't know. No, not seeing a window, so super not helpful. Okay, let me go find another area. Alright, one of my go-to books is Toot and Puddle. If I could find more, I would get more. I do have this window here, which also has him looking at the, you know, the world. At the map. Any other? Can you see why this is one of my favorite go-to books? They are so freaking cute. Let's see. Alright, so, oh, and there's another window too. So I've got, but that's a little bit big as well. So this window is a possibility. And this is frames, but there's also this window. So this is also a possibility. So, and I also think I have a green one as well. But it would be more of like a shadow. See, I have all these die cut windows that my aunt cut out. Any of these frames windows? Nope. That was just this. See, what I could do with this, though, is... Yeah, it's just a little bit bigger, I think. No, it's the same size. But I could offset it just a little bit, and then it kind of gives it a shadow, sort of, if I wanted to do that. So, that's a possibility for a window, or that is a possibility for a window. We have choices. It's going to get torn out eventually anyway. So... Okay, so our next one is something stenciled, and you'll see these in a future video, but I do have, let's see which ones might go with the size and these, I don't want to show them all to you right away. Gotta figure out the color scheme we're going for, I guess. So, like, this is stenciled, but might be a little big. That one is a little better because I have the stencil resist in the background. Also have our flowers. That could work too. Alright. So, something stenciled would be one of these. Whoops, I think I hit the microphone and I'm putting papers all next to the microphone, and that's not quite so smart, is it? Blue ink. Well, this has blue ink on it if I want to use this. But also, I can pull out some blue ink, faded jeans. Let's pull out that blue ink. Why not? And a musical instrument. There were not any of those. Alright, let me check my children's dictionary maybe. I have a couple options. He's playing a flute. That little statue. Or they've got instruments here. Or I've got, in the Richard Scarry book here, there's a piano. So, I've got options. Piano might be, it depends which window I go for, you know? Alright, let's go ahead and pull out the piano. This is a book that my aunt gave me. So, nice that I'm able to use that for some of my things. And then we've got a postage stamp. So, I've got some postage, just random ones in here from the one, you know, you cleaned off your desk. And you'd already figured out all your stamps. And so, you're like, oh, I'm just throwing them in here. Alright, so that's everything. So now I need to decide if I want to use, oh my goodness, if I want to destroy things on my floor, or I did press play, right? Yes, okay. And we have the ink, so. Alright, so do I want to use the small one or this big one? Because if I use the big one this week, I have to use the small one next week. And I might be able to get away with the small one this week if I use this window. And that would show the butterfly out. You know, then I could keep the butterfly happening. And the piano could go... Whoops, where'd the piano go? The piano, let me cut that out real quick. So now we have the Peter Pan of pianos because I've cut off his shadow. So he lost his shadow. Yeah, I know, I'm weird. Alright, so we have the piano... and a giant window with a tiny piano. We also have our stenciled, something stenciled. So I think I want to make sure that I have this in here somewhere. I'm just gonna randomate it. I'll cut off whatever's left. Maybe I should have kept a shadow. Well, I guess the window is 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Okay. The window might get cut off. Or I might, I don't know if it'll fit. I'll leave it coming off the edge maybe. I want the piano, I want them to all be connected. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. But it can be connected that way. Okay. What have we got? I'm a little out of it still. Alright, a window or a door, something stenciled, blue ink, musical instrument, oh, postage stamp. Alright, let's figure out some postage stamps. Well, that's not really a postage stamp, but it sure is fun. Okay. I mean, it would be fun outside the window is what I was thinking. I could do this on the back. That's what I could do. These are a little smaller than that one. And they're not postage stamps, I'm aware. But if we're going to go wintry. Alright. Love, 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 blah, 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 blah. Alright. I know, so nice, aren't I? Okay, let's see. It would be like me to do like a weird random. See, that one's Australia. That one I'd like to keep for myself. So it might be nice to put in the in this collage. South Africa. What am I looking at? Oh, there's a penguin, South Africa. Penguins don't really go with this per se. Unless, oh, see, now I want to switch my window back. I want this window. I changed my mind. I want this window because he's looking at the world, and then I can do the stamps that are the stamps that are around the world. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. You know what I mean. So, there's our window. Oh, did I hit you? Sorry. Alright, and we got a little, he's making popcorn. He's so cute. I love these pigs. I love them so much. Okay. So, you can kind of have, where's this? Oh, we gotta fit the piano in here somewhere too, don't we? Oh, maybe we'll turn this over so we don't lose that butterfly completely. We like that butterfly. And a piano. It can just be over here on this side of the room, kinda, sorta. Well, do we need to go this way? That is then too tall, but not really, because I can make it work. Also, I can get a bigger piece of this. Where'd it go? I say, alright, you know, let's move this book out of the way. I think it's causing me issues. Potentially. Alright. Hey, nothing's saying we can't use this piece though. Just because we're not using the door. Whoops, cut that right off, didn't I? Doesn't mean it can't be some fancy molding on this window. Because then it could be a shelf or something. I don't know. I'm just making things up now. Because I got to figure out how to... Oh, you know what? Since I don't like the piano, we're going to go for that little statue. I think the statue would be fun. The little funny statue. Make sure this... See, I said save this side. See him jumping in the water? I love that picture. That's like my favorite in the whole book, probably. Which is why I said save this side. Okay. I can get the pig and still have this part of this pig here. So I'm just gonna come in here and carefully. So this is my musical instrument. Is this little thing? So let me pause while I cut that out. Okay, I went ahead and I'm using the back of this, making more noise on the floor, and I covered it with one of the stenciled resist pieces, which you'll see in a couple days, that video. This side's straight, but this side's not. Huh, wonder why. Is my card not cut straight? My card is not cut straight. Yeah, I might have to fix that. It's gonna annoy me. Don't know why. Didn't know it before, but now I do. And oddly enough, the part that is straight on here was not the side I put down first, but I don't think. Maybe it was. I don't know. I turned it all around. I don't know what it is, but I want the blue at the top because of the night sky. Okay. And then I also curved this a little bit so it wasn't such a straight line, because that was kind of bugging me. So I'm going to go ahead and take this ink. Take this ink and let it fly. And I'm going to ink around this with the blue ink, which will give it a more nighttime effect too. I might do the whole thing actually with the blue ink. Yes, okay. Okay, move up a little bit. And then I cut out that little statue playing the flute. The flout. The little flautist statue. Whatever instrument. See, this gives it a nice, now it's kind of like, ooh, the darkness is coming in. Also, you might want to kind of come down here a little bit, maybe. Just because that's how it is in the picture doesn't mean that's how I have to keep it. And then also, just go ahead and edge this. So I'm going to put this out as a bonus video today, Sunday, so that I'm back on track with my collage prompts. Because, still looks crooked, but oh well, we're going to live with it. Because I'm like ahead on videos right now. I apparently, you know, was so sad about not making videos for so long that now I'm like way ahead. Alright, oh, I was thinking of putting this one down here just so that it's not exactly the same all around. Be a little something different. But I think I want the flowers to show a little bit more. So, I'm going to take off Oh, a little bit of the edge. That's why I like this ruler, because I can kind of follow that line to get it fairly straight. And some of you might like that spray bit showing, but that's alright. And I'll go ahead and ink this too. This part here might show a little bit. Yep. This way I bring a little bit more blue down too, because there was a lot of pink. And apparently I used similar colors when I sprayed these. When I did these, I did these on the gel plate with spray and whatnot. So I like how it shows on both sides. It's cool. But yeah, that one comes out on Tuesday, where I made these. That's how far ahead I am. I've got Tuesday's video scheduled already. Monday and Tuesday. Alright. Now I want to put him on here. Oh, poor little shoveling guy. You're going to get covered. That's why I need all the Toot and Puddle books. If you see one on sale somewhere, let me know. I like when I get them at the thrift store, but I don't know. I just love the Toot and Puddle books. I'll bring this up a little bit. I don't like to center things. I don't know. You might know that about me by now. Okay, we're going to give him a little bit of blue too, since it's nighttime, so he's got a little bit of blue happening. Should we put him on the moon or just down here on the, I think we'll put him down here on the floor. Oh, what did I do with my glue pages? It's right here. I have them. I put them in the same place, which makes it easy to find them when I need them. Okay. So he, right here on the floor, next to the books, just doing his thing. And he is dreaming about all the places he could go. I know I've got more stamps. Alright, so we've got a window, something stenciled. We've got the blue ink on there, a musical instrument. We're going to do some postage stamps. I'm not doing the bonus. Brown craft paper. I don't want to. I don't have to. I don't want to. Do I want to do this little shelf up here? No. I'm just going to see what stamps I can fit. Where'd that Australia one go? Australia. Do 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 do. Alright, where else? Any other I might have to look in, like I said, I might have to look in my other with my other stamps to find the to find some more what's the word I want? That's wildlife conservatory. That's a really old one. Oh, that one's just cool though. It's got the pink. Belgium. Hey, we might want to put Belgium in there. Might want to put Belgium up here in the blue where it'll kind of pop a little bit. And then, I know a lot of people would say 3. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I feel like it needs something else though. I don't know what. Maybe some washi? Maybe? Alright, so that would be 3 stamps. Just go ahead and use the blue ink some more, because it's nighttime. So alright, so he's dreaming of Australia, Belgium, South Africa. Who knows where he's going to look to next. He's just loving life. Alright, before I put these on here, do I want some washi or something? We have kind of this small pattern here and these larger patterns here. Do we have any washi that has kind of a medium pattern that is not all the same colors? Or, well, that might be too bold. I was thinking this, but I think that would just be too... But it's kind of, you know, what you think of when, you know, in your bedroom looking at your, and you got the old, this tape stuff, which doesn't match up. The raised part is not matched up with the white part. That's kind of annoying me. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Let's see. That is a similar blue, but it is the same. So it's a little bit bigger pattern than that, but it's a similar pattern. Don't necessarily want that. Alright, let me look for, so I can't move this drawer out. It's got to stay in the, or I could look in these ones that you could actually see. These are an option for washi, aren't they? Whoa. So we got some dark blue on there. That would kind of be a medium pattern, wouldn't it? Or the daisies might work. That is interesting. Let's see. Well, the stars would be shining. I could do some glitter, but I'm not really a glittery kind of person. Oh, we've got map. Let's see how the map does. Because the map would make sense. I'll also, postcards. See how those look too. Don't you just love when people just drive around, just making all the noise? Wait, there should be some airmail. Nope, the map is not there. I don't know where the map one is for my Tim Holtz map one. Not sure. But that's alright. We've got some options. Closing. Oh, the red and white. The red. That's not the red. That's the painty one. I was going to say, I thought the map one might be in this drawer, but I'm not seeing it. That doesn't mean it's not there. It just means that I'm not seeing it. Alright. Let's put a little bit of this, because this will be an even smaller pattern than that, I think. Come on, where's the rest of the end? So in case you're wondering why what I use for washi is important, it's because I try to mix and match my patterns, kind of, sort of. Alright, so like this, can just fold that over. I think if I like press row down, we can still see through there a little bit, maybe, and then a little bit up here. Alright, I do like to at least be, we'll do off the bottom. I should have done off the top of that one. It would have made it, well, it's washi, it'll come off. Okay. There we go. Just kind of, and I am not glued to this 3 of everything. I can do this corner and this corner. It balances for me because that's just who I am. I like even numbers. There we go. Now, where's the other? Oh, we were thinking about this mappiness. I think it would work, actually. Ah! Forgot those weren't glued on. Color-wise, it will work, I think. Because it's fairly neutral. Alright. Go. I think I might need a little color down here now. So he can go up there. Alright, I think we got it. We got it. We got it. You know, just have fun with collages. They do not have to be themed. Mine don't always come out themed. But sometimes an idea comes. You know, like when I realized stamps, and I could probably do, you know, once I saw other countries, stamps from other countries, then I was like, oh yes, let's definitely go to the little piggy with the globe. because, yeah, of course, makes sense. So, that is, it just still seems like there's something, this down here could use something round, maybe. Let me check my layering bits. Okay, I had found this little, look at these little square things, and this had like a map behind it, but it covered too much. So I cut off the map, and then I think I can glue it on there like that, and I'll cut off whatever's left over, or I'll leave it hanging if it fits. I don't know if this is a pointer or a pen or what it is, but, whoops. But it was on one of the postcards, so I couldn't really cut it off. There we go. There, postcards make sense, right? They kind of go with it. And then now it's, the 3 corners, I know it's, you know, people like their 3s and just leave a corner empty, I guess. I don't know, but I couldn't do it. Just couldn't do it. Even though that's not stamps, I mean. So I do have 3 stamps. I mean, come on. So, yep, you got him looking at the world. Okay, we might just put this on the back here. So, a window or a door. Got our window. Something stenciled. Our background was stenciled. Stencils were used to create the background. Blue ink. I've edged everything pretty much with blue ink. Oh, except for the hole. Did I do this? Oh, it's just where the tape is. That's where the washi tape is that didn't get blue. Alright, so blue ink is on the musical instrument. He's got his little flute. Postage stamp, got those. And then I didn't want to do the bonus, so I didn't. And then I'm just going to put this right on the back here, which makes me happy because then the butterfly still shows. Might even ink it in blue. So I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you have a delightful day and that you enjoyed the bonus video after having no videos for a week. Not that it makes up for it, but, you know, I try. I don't know. Yesterday was a good day video making. Well, I think I made the one that went out today, I made on Friday, and then the ones that go out Monday and Tuesday go out on, whoops, I want that to go all the way up here. Monday and Tuesday I made yesterday. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So, then I made this one today, and hopefully I'll make some tomorrow and keep caught up. That'd be really awesome because I don't like that. You know, I missed so many videos. Let's see. Let's see if that will fit with that still sticking off or if I have to cut it off. It might still fit. So yes, it fits without having to cut it off. And then add that tuck in there. Hopefully I'll remember there's another paper in there. Because I do not have enough spaces left for 52 weeks. I think it stopped around 39. That added to 40, 41. So yeah, I've got more pictures to add, more pages to add somehow in the back. I'm going to be short probably about by 10. And it's already getting pretty alligatory, but it'll be fun. Such fun. Alright, have a delightful day, guys. Love you.